Shrouding the Heavens, Episode 111. The God King Jiang Taixu was trapped in Zishan. Just what level has his power reached? Why did Yifan run away after reviving him? The once supreme God King, Jiang Taixu, who dominated the world in his prime, has been reborn. But there is no joy in his heart because his beloved, Fairy Kaiyun, sacrificed herself for his revival. His heart is filled with sorrow, anger, and grief. Fairy Kaiyun's words still echo in his ears. She didn't want him to see her aged appearance. But in his eyes, she will always be his beloved. And so, Jiang Taixu takes action. His God King body possesses supreme power. Even though his divine city is sealed, he still devours the heavens and earth, gathering the spiritual energy of the entire world and using it to restore his beloved to her youthful appearance. This scene makes the eyelids of the Holy Lords present twitch uncontrollably. His divine city is sealed, so how did he accomplish this? Soon, the unknown figure controlling the earthly soldiers appears. He tells everyone that Jiang Taixu has communicated with the sun god Furnace, and he can't stop him. However, the figure still intercepts the Hengyu furnace. But the Jiang family was prepared. There are many divine origin sources there. With the help of the divine origin, Jiang Taixu grows stronger and stronger, even regaining his youthful appearance. This makes many holy lords consider retreating. But by now, it's no longer a situation where they can come and go as they please. Jiang Taixu, having returned to his peak state, wields the heaven-swallowing demonic gourd, appearing with an invincible aura. He holds Fairy Kaiyun in one arm and the character, Z Purple, brush in the other. One holy lord after another dies at his hands. The three old monsters believe their divine swords are powerful and that they still have a fighting chance. Since Jiang Taixu has just been revived, he surely can't fight for long. They recklessly attack him, but they still fall at his hands. In an instant, an old monster's body is torn apart. His head is pierced by Jiang Taixu's divine sense. Having lived for a long time without dying, he is completely reduced to ashes. Clearly, Jiang Taixu's divine sense is equally powerful. One of the old monsters tries to beg for mercy, immediately kneeling on the ground. He pleads, "Brother Taixu, spare me. Of those from our era, only you and I remain." He claims to be one of the few remaining from Jiang Taixu's generation. But he is still mercilessly killed. The demeanor of the peerless God King is truly something to behold. One holy lord after another is slain. The three old monsters are in grave danger. The figure behind the scenes can finally no longer sit idly by. The one controlling the earthly soldiers takes action, rescuing the surviving holy lords. His true identity is revealed, the Dark Night King, one of the twin kings of Zhongzhou. The twin kings of Zhongzhou shook the world. The elder brother was called the Sun King, and the younger brother, the Dark Night King. They were twin brothers. But the Sun King was ultimately killed by Jiang Taixu. The strength of these two was extraordinary. Jiang Taixu's battle with the Sun King was his most difficult fight. And now, the power displayed by the Dark Night King astounds everyone. This is definitely a powerhouse capable of rivaling Jiang Taixu. He's many times stronger than the three old monsters. He survived until now by his own strength. But the Dark Night King is incredibly despicable. He uses the earthquake to try and lure away the Hengyu furnace. This way, when Jiang Taixu attacks him, he will also have to worry about the unprotected Jiang family members. Jiang Taixu sees through the Dark Night King's intentions, but is helpless. At the critical moment, Jiang Taixu instructs Yifan to summon the Lihua God Furnace. The situation shifts once again. With Yifan summoning the Lihua God Furnace, Jiang Taixu returns to his peak and even surpasses it. Everything will end. The appearance of the Lihua God Furnace is beyond the Dark Night King's expectations. The earthquake within it counteracts the earthquake he previously unleashed, foiling his plan to seize the Hengyu furnace. What shocks him even more is that Jiang Taixu, despite being trapped in Zishan, has actually improved his cultivation. He's caught off guard and immediately injured. Silver blood flows out, leading those present to speculate about his origins. They wonder why his blood is silver. Is he a god? The Dark Night King is enraged. Jiang Taixu may be powerful, even capable of further improvement, but so what? He's not the only one who has progressed. Moreover, Jiang Taixu has just been revived and his power is not yet complete. He couldn't possibly beat his opponent. This seems to be the case. Although Jiang Taixu's power is immense, his divine power is limited and about to be exhausted. He hasn't even unleashed his Dozhan Xing Fa, fighting the heavens victorious method. He only has the strength for one more strike. Now, the Dark Night King unleashes his vision, the reigning emperor. Suddenly, a giant divine statue appears in the sky, like a god of creation. Everyone is stunned, looked down upon by this enormous divine figure. They feel an indescribable, terrifying pressure. Just when everyone thinks Jiang Taixu has been captured, he summons his own vision, the God King Pure Land. Originally just a legend, a vision no one could enter, but now it is pierced by the Dark Night King with the Sage's war spear. He also possesses the Sage's battle armor. Jiang Taixu is no match for him now. But he underestimates Jiang Taixu, underestimates this heaven-gifted God King. As his lifespan nears its end, he successfully reaches the great completion God King realm. The extremely luxurious divine blood is no longer a legend. Now Jiang Taixu, using the Dozhan Sheng Fa, injures the Dark Night King again. But that's it. Jiang Taixu has no more divine power. But the Dark Night King has the ancient sage's war spear and armor, making him invincible. He pierces the God King Pure Land again, attempting to kill Jiang Taixu from a distance. In his eyes, Jiang Taixu is at his limit. But Jiang Taixu seems unconcerned. Holding Fairy Cayun's body, he sighs, instantly killing the Dark Night King. The Holy Lords present are shocked. That was a divine sigh, a power only a peak great completion God King can possess. Jiang Taixu killed the Dark Night King through the Sage's battle armor. The battle is now decided. The remaining 7 Holy Lords are no match for Jiang Taixu. They are killed in a very short time. This battle shocks the entire Do Emperor world. 13 Holy Lord level figures, 3 old monsters, and a peerless monarch died at the hands of one man. Then, the divine city is unsealed, and Jiang Taixu sits in the city center, waiting for the Holy Lords of the world to come and pay their respects. However, everyone also learns at this time that the Jiang family head was also intercepted and almost had to use the Jiang family's hidden trump card. But even with Jiang Taixu, the Jiang family cannot make enemies of too many holy lands. The true identities of the 13 Holy Lords remain a mystery. Those who come to pay their respects recognize Yifan, the desolate ancient sacred body. How dare you hide here? But Jiang Taixu immediately speaks up. He saved my life. Killing him is the same as killing me. Do you want to kill him? He also declares Yifan his lifesaver. When Yifan's identity is exposed and a great battle is imminent, Jiang Taixu speaks up and protects him. Undoubtedly, Yifan gambled correctly. Although this night has been exceptionally dangerous for him, with the God King Jiang Taixu revived and holy lords from all over the world paying their respects, even if his identity is exposed right now, standing here no one dares to say or do anything. The God King has spoken. Yifan is his benefactor. As soon as these words are uttered, silence descends upon the scene. This is something no one expected. Could there be a mistake? Jiang Yun speaks up. Yifan and the true dragon divine medicine revived our ancestor, allowing him to be reborn in the dragon transformation pond. The true dragon divine medicine. Hearing these words, everyone quickly realizes Yifan's identity. Not only is he the desolate ancient sacred body, but it's said he also inherited the legacy of Yuan Tianshi, Grandmaster Yuan. But some people refuse to believe it. The elder from the Yuan family dares to ask the God King for the Yuan Tianshi scriptures in Yi Fan's possession. He even twists the truth, claiming the scriptures belong to them. Jiang Taixu naturally rejects this unreasonable request. Having been sealed in Zishan, he knows the origin of the Yuan Tianshi scriptures better than anyone. Jiang Taixu then stands up for Yi Fan, resolving the feud between him and the Ji family. Of course, he also makes Yi Fan swear not to divulge the Ji family secrets. Then, an important figure arrives, the old Peng King. He's here for the young golden-winged Peng King. At this point, the Yaoguang Holy Lord also speaks, mentioning that some of his disciples have been suppressed by the sacred body and requests their release. Yi Fan suddenly becomes the center of attention. Even Jiang Taixu is somewhat surprised. With the young golden-winged Peng King, the Yaoguang Holy Son, and Yaoxi released, they immediately want to attack Yi Fan, seeking revenge for being burned by the divine fire. However, they are stopped by their elders. Surprisingly, after a year, the cultivation of the three has increased instead of decreased. Jiang Taixu reveals the truth. The Lihua God Furnace was Emperor Hengyu's weapon in his youth. It has been imbued with the Tao of Earth. They have benefited from this misfortune and gained some insights. These words shock everyone. Insights into the Tao of Earth are priceless. The grudges are settled. The God King Jiang speaks, then casually asks, "Are there any others?" Yi Fan hesitates. But Jiang Taixu speaks again. "I will give you 10 million gold coins to help you break through to the 4th level of the secret realm. Whether you can break the curse and how far you can go depends on you. Those who seek revenge can attack now." These words shock everyone. The peerless God King, is he trying to create a miracle? Yi Fan thinks to himself, while Jiang Taixu is still here, he should settle his grudges. He then releases Li Rui and Qi Yuan. This leaves even the God King speechless. But something even more unexpected happens. Yi Fan releases another person, the Saintess of the Zifu Holy Land. Possessing the invincible innate Tao body, she was suppressed by Yi Fan. This surprises everyone present. But Li Heishui's words leave everyone speechless. It's a pity the innate sacred Tao body hasn't even been born yet, and he's already out. Li Heishui mutters in a corner, making Jiang Taixu ponder. He has an idea. He wants to arrange a marriage. Because the undying emperor truly possesses the innate Tao body sacred body. Many people are stunned. Giving birth to an innate sacred Tao body, this is truly shocking news. Yi Fan curses inwardly and quickly explains, "It hasn't been born yet. There's no such thing." Those present exchange glances. Many people smile. However, Yi Fan chooses a path that pleases Jiang Taixu, battling against various physiques, from saint children to even those with the Tao of Earth. Jiang Taixu considers this matter settled. He casually asks Yi Fan if he has any other grudges. Unexpectedly, Yi Fan actually does. And the person involved is a disciple of the Jiang family, Jiang Yichen. This angers Jiang Taixu. Even a descendant of the God King has been suppressed. The Jiang family is speechless. Many cultivators want to laugh but suppress the urge. Although Yi Fan's grudges are resolved, he isn't happy. He feels that something is wrong with Jiang Taixu, as if he's giving final instructions. To know what happens next, follow for updates. See you in the next episode.